Anyway, I want you to listen to this, brothers and sisters. Listen to this.
Mayor of Las Vegas, who has recently called the shutdown insanity. Joining me now by phone, the independent mayor of Las Vegas, Carolyn Goodman. I want to ask you about a bit of pushback that you're receiving from some of the major business leaders and other leaders in your city. Wynn Resort CEO Matt Maddox he said this in an op-ed, "I commend our governor for making the difficult decision and taking early action in the fight against COVID-19. I believe his decision saved lives." And earlier today, Stephen Klubuk, the chairman and CEO of Diamond Resorts International, had this to say about your recent stance on reopening the economy. Take a listen.
Mayor Goodman is the mayor of the city of Las Vegas downtown. She has nothing to do with the Strip, and we're sick and tired of hearing this. The person in charge of the Strip is Miss Kilpatrick. She's head of the county commission, and that's what runs the Strip once and for all. Enough, Mayor. You have nothing to do with the Strip.
Mayor Goodman, you keep calling it insanity. You want it to reopen. What do you make of that pushback?
You couldn't be more correct. All I'm talking about is this is a hospitality service industry state. We have built this being very careful to make sure we're inspecting, licensing, and keeping our workers employed and giving the great community that wants to have a good time or bring their convention here safe, secure, and having a healthy environment. We wouldn't be so successful if that weren't happening. What I assume is that everybody is a carrier, that 100% of our population is asymptomatic but a carrier. And so how do we move forward? What do we do to keep our people working, to keep our parents being able to put food on the table, pay rent, and keep a roof over their head? So many now who live paycheck to paycheck and are in the service industry supported by these hotels have no way to do that. They can't stay at home because they don't have a home. And my whole opinion is get our people back to work.
Mayor Goodman, how do you do that? If you assume everybody is an asymptomatic carrier, Vegas runs on crowds. They run on crowds in small spaces, interacting with each other, using slot machines, touching the same things, breathing the same filtered air through the casino. A lot of smokers in Vegas, making people highly susceptible to this disease. How do you keep people safe? Do you think it's possible?
Well, absolutely. I mean, consider the fact that we have grown so exponentially here over the past 40 years. It's been incredible. And we've survived the West Nile and SARS, bird flu, E. coli, swine flu, the Zika virus, and we've done it.
Those were not as contagious. They were not as contagious, and they did not spread as far as this disease has already done.
Well, we'll find out the facts afterwards. Unfortunately, we all do better in hindsight.
But those are the facts.
Really
we have a death toll. We have a death toll that proves it. We have cases around the country that prove that. Those are the facts.
Assuming that you are correct, it's the masks, it's perhaps, but we do deal in crowds, and we have lived through all of these other contagious, highly contagious diseases, and yet we have managed to continue to have wonderful conventions come up here and be a center for now.
Mayor Goodman, there's no assuming that I'm correct. Those are the numbers that are released by the federal government. 791,000 cases.
In the state of Nevada, we're over 3 million people, and we have 151 sadly lost individuals. Most of whom
could that be due to the fact that your casinos and your businesses are not open right now and people are not interacting?
No. They were, from the point of has it been measured, has it been their control group? When you're doing statistics, control groups are absolutely so paramount. So everything's going to be looked at, and we certainly I look to Dr. Fauci, who has said that this is a virus that's going to be here and could recur next year or could last all the way through into December. So do we absolutely keep everybody out of work and destroy the life of people and our children and next generation because we have a fight in our hands with the virus? Let's go forward, open up the city, open up whoever wants to open up, but do it in a very responsible, cautious way, and let the businesses open, and competition will destroy that business if, in fact, they become evident that they have disease. They're closed down. It's that simple.
That's a modern-day survival of the fittest that you're laying out.
I love that. I love the way she ends that modern day survival of the fittest. Talking about cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance. Modern day survival of the fittest. In other words, in order the owners of those corporations, of all the people that she wants people to come back to work for, they're upstairs, they're well taken care of, and they won't get sick. They won't get sick. They will make sure that they stay away from the virus. They will make sure that everything around them is nice, well, and sanitized. They will make sure that they're not in front of a whole lot of people. I'm Egberto Willies, host of Politics Done Right, an independent news program. I post several news videos of interest every day. I ask you so kindly to subscribe to my channel, and please leave me some comments. Thank you very much.